Awesome stuff. You know we love books on this show. Precious, do you have any big book recommendations for our book-loving global audience?
Yes, so 3 books that have left a big mark on my life. The first one that I read very early in my career was The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People by Stephen Covey. And the biggest lesson I took out there was the one around being able to take control of the gap between stimulus and response. Powerful learning for me, which said your emotions are not out of your control. How you react to situations is completely within your control. And once you master that, you can understand how it builds you as a leader. And that's one of the biggest lessons. And the second one is starting with the end in mind. Those are the 2 lessons I took out of that book. The second book is Lean In by Sheryl Sandberg. I've already mentioned the key lessons from there around leaning in, raising your hand as a woman, bringing your own chair to the table if they're not going to give you a chair on the table.
Yeah. Right.
And also recognizing, something powerful that she said is that the way men in society talks about work-life balance, it's as if, life is on one end and work is on one end and life is on the other. And it seems to suggest that when a woman is working, she's not living, which is, completely not the truth. Our work, women, is our life. We are fulfilled by our work. And, we must not look at these two as 2 opposing, forces. It's one thing. Our work is our life, and we need to just build onto that as far as possible. And the final book is the book by Adam Grant, who is one of the most popular writers at the moment, which was called How Nonconformists Change the World. Wow. It's a remarkable book on innovation and, on this change. And the powerful lesson I took out of there was a statement that he said, which is, put your worst foot forward. I know that all of us are taught to put our best foot forward, but he says, put your worst foot forward. In a world ridden with lies and corruption and deception, there are very few people who can be honest about their product, honest about their service, honest about the shortcomings of what they're offering. But when you do that, you attract a certain level of trust with your customers, with your stakeholders. That is so difficult to weigh off. And even in your bad moments, people will say, we trust that she knows what she's doing because, she tells us things as they are when they're good and when it is bad. So putting your worst foot forward as a leader is something that I learned from Adam Grant, really powerful.